Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Whose entire account is run by spreadsheets.
Combat Tasker!
And completing the combat achievements is he.
Combat Tasker!
If incompetent gameplay be something you want,
Combat Tasker!
then like and subscribe and give me a bond.
Combat Tasker!
Okay, I may have bit off more than I can chew with that one. We don't need to talk about it. Let's just move on to the video. This is Generate Combat Task, the series where we take on the combat achievements one randomly generated task at a time. We recently finished the entire hard tier, so this is the first time rolling elite tier tasks. Let's get to it. I'm very scared. This could ruin my life for the next couple months. 3, 2, 1. Reminisce. Reminisce is an elite combat achievement which requires the player to kill Commander Ziliana in a private instance only using melee. Interesting. Okay. People do this. I think no currency kills her normally with only melee. So if he can do it, I can do it. Alright, so here we go for the first attempt at an elite combat achievement. Pretty much just bringing max melee. I am going to bring thralls. You are allowed to use the melee thralls. I think I'm going to go with the DDS. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use Dragon Dagger or the Dragon Warhammer spec, but I'm going to go with this first, I think. I'm actually going to pre-eat one of these, whatever. I think it's all just going to be about just keeping my hit points as high as possible, you know, so. Getting this ecumenical key sure was 8% easier. Actually, I think I went dry on it, but, you know, over the course of, like, this entire tier, like, getting ecumenical keys and getting the kill count and everything, that'll definitely add up. Anyone in here? No adventurers in there? Alright. Chug this. Turn this on, and let's go for it. Oh, and I have auto retaliate on. God damn it. I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a while, guys. Come on. Man, holy shit. Okay, that did not go well. Alright, here we go again. I am being far more defensive this time. Barrow's gear and bringing the crystal shield instead of the defender, so hopefully that will work. I mean, it was just like I literally just couldn't even like eat fast enough. She was doing that much damage to me. Wait, yeah. What? What? What did I do wrong? Because I should have got the thing saying I failed it, you know, she took damage. I never got the message for it. What? Oh, it has to be privately rented instance. I didn't even fucking see that part. That's why. What does that change? I'm an Iron Man. It's not like I can... Okay. Well... Okay, I mean, I did it. I know how to do it, so I'll just go and do that exact same thing again. That's dumb. Alright, that's like an asterisk. I'm still counting this as doing it second try. Alright, let's do the exact same thing again. Alright. Open, private... So that's interesting, though. So that means that you can't even... Because you can't even get those private instances until the hard tier is done, I believe. Oh, I didn't get a single hit on that? That's kind of sucks. So that means, you know, you can't even, like, do this one. Like, this entire task is locked behind the hard tier. That's interesting. Alright, come on. There we go. That should be it. Yes. There, second try. Pay no attention to the second clip. But there we go. Alright, there. I can do elite tasks. On purpose, too. That was the first one I did on purpose. Well, I did the Kraken one that one time, but that doesn't really count. God Wars Dungeon tasks in the elite tier. Not even that scary. First official elite tier task done. Next up. Perfect Crondis. Ooh, Crondis is Tombs of a Masket. Which one is Crondis? I actually don't remember. Is that the... That's not the alligator, is it? But yeah, cool. Tombs of a Masket one. So I was thinking about this, and I think for Tombs of a Masket, or for the raiding ones, you know, this is obviously just referring to one of the rooms of the raid, but I don't think I'm going to be, like, so strict as that, like, I'm going to do this task and then just teleport out. I think I'm always going to allow myself to finish the raid. If I'm required to enter the raid to do a task, I'm going to allow myself to finish the raid. Don't worry, guys. Elite tier still has sirens going by every 5 minutes. I think that makes sense. I don't think it's, you know, against the spirit of my rules or anything. Like, I'm doing the raid anyway, so I should get credit for it. Yeah, so here we go. This is our first 150 we're about to do. I think the previous best that we did as a duo was like a 140 or 135. But that was also like 4 months ago, so... we're gonna be rusty. So obviously we can just we can just do like
do Crondis first.
yeah. I was gonna say we can just do Crondis first, and if we fail it, then we can just leave. And then as soon as we if we can get it, as soon as we finish it correctly, then we will then we'll just complete the raid. So you ready? Let's just send it. Who cares?
Sure.
1, 2, okay. Good start. All right, I'm coming with 100. Nope, shit, I failed some.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go. Second try. Now I'm just gonna be like overly focused on not spilling, and I feel like now the time's gonna be probably more of a factor, you know?
What?
Did you do it?
How did I lose now?
1, 2.
3, 2,
Begin. What do you mean begin the challenge? Why'd I get that prompt?
I already killed the crop, so
All right,
it's open.
I think we got it.
Ah,
Holy shit!
yeah, that was easy.
Wait, if I can I pass
roll
this?
a
Okay.
task and see what your next task is? Maybe we...
That's actually a good
Not
point.
multiple
The
out?
next task might actually be a fucking Toa. Alright, so we are rolling a new task mid Tombs of a Masket run, just in case I happen to get another one. Next task, Blizzard Dodger. Any idea?
Yeah, it's Chambers.
Is it?
Receive kill credit for the Ice Demon without activating the Protect from Range prayer.
Any idea what that is? But yeah, so I mean, so that's going to be the same thing. Like, that's obviously a subset of the entire raid. So like, as soon as when I finish that one and we get that task completion, then I'm allowed to just go and finish one Chambers of Zero KC. You know?
Yeah, you could totally finish a Chambers with Zero.
Well, shut up. I'll have Insomnia carry me through it. Yeah, first 150 run. So what happened? I died once during the monkey puzzle because I didn't know the one mechanic, and then
We both died. And
yeah, but I mean, so we each had one death. Honestly, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. The sorcerer, yeah, that makes sense. The guy with the shadow, the leech. Come on, anything? No. Finally got a layout where Ice Demons is... Oh, it's not showing up anymore. But Ice Demons is first in this layout. So, yeah, my plan... I'm just going to go do this one, and then I'm going to leave, I think. I'm not going to actually finish the raid here. I've only ever done one Chambers of Xeric KC, and it was just, for, like, the diary. So, I don't know how to do Chambers of Xeric at all. And I don't feel confident that I can do it solo and whatever. So, for this one, I'm just going to do the specific combat achievement I've rolled, and then, yeah. So it's a straightforward task, just have to kill him without using Protect from range, which means I'll just use Protect from magic and hopefully dodge his other attacks. The first thing you have to do though is like melt him or defrost him, so that's what I'm doing here. I just realized I didn't bring a prayer pot. I didn't expect this to actually take that long. Oh wait, there we go. 32. Whoa, whoa, hey, 2 of them. Yeah, first try, baby. Blizzard Dodger was the one that I had rolled, and that's just, doing what I did, not using Protect from range. Kill it with fire. That sounds like I used the fire spell or something, probably. Kill it with fire, finish off, with a fire spell. Huh, okay, cool. 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, let's go roll something new. All right, with those 2 done, we're up to 15%. These are going fast, like kind of suspiciously fast. I'm getting nervous that I'm just gonna get absolutely destroyed by this next one. Let's find out. Facing Jad Head-on III. Ooh, is that the melee? Oh, this is interesting. So facing Jad head-on is just killing Jad with melee, and then facing Jad Head-on III is doing the double Jad challenge with only melee. I've never tried this. I have no idea. I've never tried meleeing fight caves or anything, so every time I get this Master Clue step that needs the Bryophyta staff, I am obligated to show you guys, just to continually justify the fact that I spent 3 weeks of my life grinding for it. So, see? Totally worth it. So like I said, I've never done melee Jad or melee fight caves or anything, and unfortunately doing a full melee fight caves is a task, so I can't really practice it. But what isn't a task is doing the first challenge just melee. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the first challenge. Obviously, you have to do that one first before I can even do the second challenge. So I'm going to do the first challenge melee to the kind of practice to get the hang of it, and then I can do the second challenge melee as well. So first things first, let's just get the second challenge unlocked and do some training practice along the way. Yeah, look at that. That was like 4th try. Obviously, it will be different when there's 2 Jads out there that I have to dodge around, but at least knowing it, you know, I can do one. Cool. All right, let's go doing that with 2 of them a shot. I think I read a halberd is supposed to be useful for it because you can actually stand outside of his melee range then. So you can see the highly successful strategy I've been using here, using the Crystal Halberd to stay out of melee range. And then when the first set of healers come out, I switch to the ham joint, which I got from Easy Caskets like 2 years ago. Tag every one of the healers and then run to the backside of the first Jad. Once all the healers are tagged, make sure that they're all actually behind the Jad, and then run through the first one. That was probably the hardest part. I died the most times just trying to get that set up. But then once you get that set up, then you can go back to just kind of meleeing the first Jad. Make sure you're flicking the right prayers. Finish off the first Jad. The healers will die with them, and then you only have to focus on the second one, which is a lot easier. It's just the exact same mechanics as the first one, but you don't have to switch your prayers twice as often. And even if you're like me and you accidentally miss tagging one of the healers, you should have enough damage to out DPS it. So even if Jad is getting gradually healed, you can still do enough damage to finish the fight. Unfortunately, I got greedy here and I tried to do one more Crystal Halberd spec, which I wasn't able to get my prayers back in time, so I died. Probably a minute left to go on the fight, and I just was dumb trying to get as much damage as I could, and I should have just been patient. So don't be like me, be smart and you'll get it. It's not that hard. But you know what is hard? Clicking the record button before you're about to finally complete the combat achievement you've been trying to do for 3 days. Yeah, the attempt that I actually finished it, I didn't record. I'm sorry. It looked exactly like the last clip that I showed you, but I just didn't die with, 20% left. I finished the fight. So this took me a lot of attempts, many attempts, but honestly it really wasn't that bad. It's very like when you die you just get immediately teleported outside with full health, full prayer, full spec. So I mean you can just jump right back in and try again. I think that was the biggest thing that just made it not super deflating to like try over and over again, because it wasn't like I had to run all the way back and restock and everything. So honestly, this was a lot of fun. I really like doing this. I'm excited to do more of these like multi-Jad tasks. It was frustrating, but it was fun to do, and this kind of felt like my first actual like elite task that I was doing. So it was nice to get this one done. And that's where I'm going to wrap up the first episode of the Elite tier. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss out the rest of the tier. I know it took a while to get this video out, but I appreciate your patience. I was busy with some things, including upgrading my IRL ring slot. Just a cosmetic upgrade for now, but I'm hoping to get a Berserker or maybe a Lightbearer from Tombs of a Man. Anyway, thanks for watching, and the next episode will be out soon. Whose entire account is run by spreadsheet. Whose entire account? God, that fucking hurts my throat. Is this worth tearing up my vocal cords for the 100 views I'm gonna get on this video?